Buckle up, because episode 5 of Shogun, titled Broken to the Fist, is a wild ride. It's got everything. Political maneuvering that would make Machiavelli blush, cultural misunderstandings so bad they're funny, and a natural disaster that shakes things up, both literally and figuratively. The episode opens with Lord Toranaga storming in, a whole army at his back. He's furious with his son Nagakado for killing Jozen last week. You see, Nagakado was supposed to be a cunning falcon, a weapon in Toranaga's hand, not a bull in a china shop. Toranaga demotes his son on the spot and throws him out of favor faster than a bad sake hangover. Meanwhile, Yabushige, ever the schemer, tries to save his own skin by throwing his nephew Omi under the bus. But Toranaga, a master manipulator himself, sees right through it. Instead of punishing Omi, he rewards the young man's loyalty with the very command position Yabushige was hoping for. Talk about a power shift. This throws Yabushige's household into chaos, with suspicion and resentment bubbling like a forgotten pot of rice. Over on Blackthorne's side of things, life just got a whole lot more complicated. Remember Mariko's supposedly dead husband, Buntaro? Well, he's back, very much alive, and ready to stir the pot. Toranaga, with a mischievous glint in his eye, insists Mariko stay with Blackthorne as his interpreter. But guess who gets to move in too? Yep, Buntaro. Think sitcom with a lot more sword play and a whole lot less laughter. Things quickly go from awkward to disastrous. Blackthorne, bless his barbarian heart, hangs a dead pheasant outside his house to dry. The smell, well, let's just say it could clear a room faster than a shouted insult. When Mariko tries to explain the cultural faux pas, Buntaro, already bristling at the situation, takes it as an attack. Dinner is a tense affair, with a clash of cultures so loud you could practically hear the chopsticks snapping. As if things couldn't get any worse, Buntaro gets a little too friendly with Mariko after dinner, and Blackthorne, ever the protector, loses his cool. Their fight ends with a surprising apology from Buntaro, who blames the whole thing on too much sake. The next morning, Blackthorne learns a heartbreaking truth. Weihiro, the kindly old gardener who buried the offending pheasant, is dead. The village headman, unable to tolerate disobedience, killed him. Blackthorne is devastated, and the weight of being a foreigner in this strange land presses down on him even harder. Just when he's about to reach his breaking point, the earth decides to join the party. A massive earthquake strikes, causing a mudslide that threatens to engulf Toranaga. In a moment of pure instinct, Blackthorne pulls him to safety. This act of bravery, however, comes at a cost. Blackthorne gives Toranaga the very swords Mariko gifted him, raising eyebrows all around. Meanwhile, Yabushige, still obsessed with finding Toranaga's spy, stumbles upon his hidden hideout. But before he can make a move, Akinao, the disguised samurai spy, steps in. With a cunning plan, he throws suspicion onto the already deceased Weihiro, expertly using a dead man as a scapegoat. And the episode ends with another bombshell. Okiba no Kata, the sole consort of the deceased Teiko, reunites with her son, Ichio. But this isn't just a happy family reunion. Okiba asserts her control over the other daimyo, a power play that could have far-reaching consequences. So there you have it. Broken to the Fist is an episode of Shogun that keeps you on the edge of your seat. It's a complex tapestry woven with political intrigue, cultural clashes, and moments of both heartbreak and heroism. And let's not forget the natural disaster, a stark reminder that even the most powerful forces can be humbled by the earth itself. In Shogun, Okiba, the mother of the young Ichio, emerges as a major player. Initially held hostage by Toranaga, she now wields significant influence over the Council of Regents who govern in Ichio's name. Opposed to Toranaga's growing power, Okiba throws her weight behind the council, potentially forming a formidable alliance against the ambitious lord. Meanwhile, a massive earthquake strikes Japan, nearly taking Toranaga's life. John Blackthorne saves him, deepening their bond. This event mirrors a real-life earthquake that devastated the region in 1605. A subplot unfolds around John Blackthorne's gardener, Uojiru. Blackthorne's cultural misunderstanding leads him to joke about killing anyone who touches a smelly pheasant he's drying. Taking this seriously, Uojiru removes the pheasant, and for this crime, he's executed. However, a twist emerges. Toranaga's hidden spy, disguised as a gardener named Miraji, might have used Uojiru's death as a cover-up. John Blackthorne's life gets even more complicated with the return of Mariko's supposedly dead husband, Toda Buntaro. Their tense cohabitation leads to a confrontation between Blackthorne and Buntaro, but it ends with a surprising apology from Buntaro. Mariko reveals a tragic past. Her father was a traitor, and she was forced to marry Buntaro instead of committing suicide with her family. Blackthorne challenges her resignation to her fate, causing a rift in their relationship. Mariko now refuses to interact with him beyond her translating duties. With Ochiba's rise, the earthquake's devastation, and Blackthorne's personal struggles, Shogun sets the stage for an even more intense second half of the season.